On July 7, 1345, Momchil, a prominent Bulgarian brigand, succumbed to his wounds amidst the tumult of battle, marking a significant shift in the local power dynamics. Momchil, known for his strategic mind and unwavering spirit, rose to prominence by leading resistance against Ottoman encroachment, earning the respect of his followers and allies. During his campaigns, Momchil managed to unite various local factions, creating a formidable force that retained control over parts of the Thracian territory, which he governed with a blend of fear and respect. Momchil was a master of guerrilla warfare, utilizing the rugged Bulgarian landscape to his advantage, often launching surprise attacks that left his enemies bewildered and demoralized. His successes against overwhelming odds earned him a legendary status among locals, symbolizing resistance against oppression and inspiring a new generation of fighters. In the autumn of 1345, Momchil faced his greatest challenge, an alliance of rival brigands seeking to claim the territories he fought to protect. As battle ensued, Momchil fought fiercely, but was ultimately outnumbered, sustaining critical wounds that would soon lead to his demise. Momchil's loyal fighters attempted to aid him, but the relentless tide of battling brigands only continued to swell, sealing his fate. As he lay dying, Momchil's thoughts drifted to his homeland, aware that his legacy would forge a path for warriors to come, even as he faced death. Momchil's death on that fateful day marked the end of an era for his guerrilla resistance, leaving a power vacuum that rival factions quickly sought to fill. Despite his passing, stories of Momchil's bravery became folklore, bolstering the spirit of resistance among those who followed in his footsteps in future conflicts. In the years that followed, his name became synonymous with the fight for freedom, serving as an emblem for resistance and leadership in the face of tyranny. Throughout the Balkans, folklore surrounding Momchil evolved, depicting him as a near-mythical figure whose actions inspired uprisings against foreign rule. In artistic renderings, Momchil's fierce demeanor and iconic battles transformed into symbols of nationalism, especially during periods of struggle for independence in Bulgaria. His legacy also extended into political discourse, as Momchil became a symbol for leaders advocating for localized governance and resistance against oppressive forces. Momchil's life and struggles resonated in literature, inspiring poets and authors to immortalize his spirit through verses roiled with passion and desperation for freedom. As centuries passed, memorials and tributes in his honor were erected, reminding future generations of the sacrifices made for the freedom of the Bulgarian people. Momchil's impact became a rallying cry for future Bulgarian revolutions, embodying the ideals of courage, resistance, and the fight for self-determination amidst foreign oppression. Even today, Momchil's spirit endures, as his story is celebrated in festivals highlighting national pride, unity, and the enduring quest for liberation. July 7th is now observed as a day of remembrance, commemorating not only Momchil's life, but the broader struggle for Bulgaria's national identity. Following his early years, Momchil grew in notoriety as a brigand leader, adept at executing strategic ambushes against Ottoman forces. During the early 1340s, Momchil formed alliances with local nobility, circumventing the Byzantine authority and boosting his status as a regional power. Momchil's guerrilla tactics included swift night raids, targeting Ottoman supply lines, which diminished their resources and morale. Momchil's leadership was not only military, he also fostered a sense of unity among the diverse populations in Thrace, gathering support from various ethnic groups. Despite his successes, rival brigands grew envious of Momchil's growing influence, leading to increasing hostility and attempts to undermine his authority. In late spring 1345, word spread of a plan by rival brigands to join forces and challenge Momchil's territories, leading to heightened preparations on his part. As summer approached, skirmishes with rival brigands ensued, revealing both tactical brilliance and the emerging threat of being outnumbered. Amidst the conflict, Momchil began to strategize alliances that could tip the scales back in his favor against the rival brigands. However, these negotiations often failed as mistrust among brigands persisted, complicating the political landscape further. Fueled by a sense of urgency, Momchil rallied his loyal fighters, preparing for the inevitable confrontation that lay ahead. In the fateful autumn of 1345, Momchil and his forces faced a combined assault from rival brigands in a strategically significant valley. Amidst the intense fighting, Momchil displayed incredible valor, leading from the front and inspiring his warriors to resist fiercely. Despite his bravery, the overwhelming numbers of the enemy began to take their toll. Momchil sustained severe wounds during the fight. As the battle raged on, the loyal fighter by Momchil's side shouted words of encouragement, seeking to lift the spirits of those still standing. Eventually, Momchil fell to the ground, overcome by his injuries, while the outcome of the battle began to seem inevitable for the forces of the brigands. As his life slipped away, Momchil's last thoughts were on his warriors and the dream of a free and united Bulgaria, knowing he had inspired them with his courage. Momchil's death reverberated across the region. Tales of his exploits reached even beyond Bulgaria, influencing future resistance movements. While his life ended, his story became woven into the fabric of Bulgarian folklore, inspiring songs, stories, and artistic representations. To this day, July 7th is observed as a day of remembrance for Momchil, emphasizing the enduring spirit of resistance in Bulgarian culture. His life and struggles became a source of pride for Bulgarian nationalists centuries later, symbolizing resilience against oppression. Writers and poets often referenced Momchil as a model of bravery, embedding his character in literary works that resonate with themes of heroism. Artists produced numerous portraits of Momchil, each highlighting different aspects of his character and pivotal moments of his life. Despite the historical context fading with time, Momchil's legacy continues to serve as a beacon for freedom fighters around the world. In the early 1340s, under Ottoman threat, Momchil emerged as a symbol of resistance, rallying various factions in Thrace against foreign encroachment, which was a critical time for local power dynamics. Momchil's reputation soared as he orchestrated strategic ambushes, employing guerrilla tactics that disrupted Ottoman supply lines and hounded their forces, illustrating his cunning and military prowess. As Momchil united various ethnic groups, he fostered a sense of camaraderie and collective identity among them, igniting aspirations of autonomy from Ottoman rule, which proved revolutionary for the region. The rising enmity from rival brigands led to skirmishes in late spring 1345, as Momchil skillfully navigated these tensions, seeking alliances to safeguard his territories and maintain his grip on power. In the pivotal autumn of 1345, rival brigands united against Momchil in a large-scale assault, culminating in a fierce battle where he showcased remarkable valor despite being outnumbered. Despite his best efforts, Momchil was severely wounded in the struggle, leading to a harrowing battle for survival that highlighted both his physical strength and indomitable spirit. As Momchil faced his final moments, he reflected on his legacy, knowing that his efforts had united many against tyranny, igniting a flame of resistance that would burn long after his death.